Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vintage Story with Fish. I've been a little bit busy. The spring season has come, and I have done some work around the base, and got a little surprise to show you. So let's go roam around. Before it gets dark, I probably should have shot this earlier in the day, but so here's the homestead. Here's our house. Got some trees growing. I'm trying to get some different varieties in here to make it look a little interesting. I have not brought out the front of the house like I wanted to yet. Nothing really much has changed in here. Still the same kitchen. I have done some moving around upstairs here. Put some wallpaper and some trim up and moved the bed over to here and made these dressers that actually have storage hidden in them. So I put the clothes and things like that in there. That's where I keep my money. There's some of my old armor. My last armor, it's all beat up. I'm not even going to fix it up. Alright. So, basement really hasn't changed, so we won't go down there. And one of the newer things here is the kiln, or pottery. This is where I make all the pottery, and then these are the kilns that I'll drop them into when I want to bake up the ceramics or pots or whatever you'd like to call it. Over here on the side, I've got a bunch of bloomeries going that, this cow likes to stay right by. It must be warm. I've got some magnetite in there, which is iron. Once it's done, it'll give me some iron blooms, which I can make into iron. Over here, I have made my cementation furnace. So I'm making my first batch of steel right now. It's only 23% complete, but that is done. I still have a few cows roaming around. These are lower generations that when they're done being able to be milked, I'm just going to take them out because they're lower generations and I don't want them to be producing the lower ones. Here's another one that's not, yeah, it's just generation 1. I'm into generation 2 and 3 now with the cows. Oh, looks like we got some berries. And I'm trying to trim up a lot of this grass, get it cleaned up, but I do like some of it to be a little wild. Alright, let's come over here. Don't mind the ice that I got down there. And here's where I'm starting to show off all of my jewels and things that I've gotten from the ruins. It's a crown. Got gems underneath there. Haven't figured out what to do inside there yet. The upstairs is still my work area. All my crates with my different types of materials that I build with. And over here, here's a saddle that I made for something. You know what? I got to move this table. I actually moved it the wrong way. Alright, so let's get that and put it back over there. There it was supposed to be. And this is my dragon medallion. And there's the harness that I made, so when it grows up, and you'll see that shortly here. Birds are still going strong, laying me a lot of eggs. I've decided to not even bother with chickens. These ones are less of a nuisance to work with, and they put out a lot of eggs and I think a little bit more meat. Pig population is getting quite big. I don't know why they like to be outside as opposed to inside, but a lot of these. Oh, there's an egg. Must have came over from the birds. There's a lot of these pigs are pregnant, so we're going to have a lot of new pigs here soon. And farm's doing okay. I'm on my second round of crops. I've already harvested a lot of them. I think these cabbages are going to be done. Yeah, 11 out of 12, 12 out of 12. Oh yeah, these are ready to be picked. I'll pick those off camera. And come over here to the greenhouse. It's also doing well. I am on my second round here as well. Except these peanuts. These peanuts take forever to grow. Um, so I'm trying to get a bunch of peanuts going because they're a super great source of protein, and it counts as a vegetable too, I believe. Bees are going great. Getting a lot of honey out of these. And this is one of my new additions. I built a barn. So over here is the barn, and here's all the cows that I'm going to keep. You can see, like, actually, she's a Generation 1. I'll probably have to get rid of her. But she's still being milked, that's right. Generation 3, Generation 2, 2. Look at them, they're all huddling together, huh? That's interesting. Got a couple babies, Generation 3s. So we're starting to get into Generation 3s. They're a little more tame. They allow you to milk them a lot easier. They don't generally try to attack you, but. And I gotta tell you what, here, let me show you this over here, but this one cow seems to have a liking to this dragon. So here's my juvenile dragon. He's all, look at him all spread out like a pancake. Hey, buddy. He's an adolescent now. He was a little baby. He looked like a little lizard running around, and then it got into another stage, and now he's an adolescent. I'm going to give him some pettings. And he likes that. He wiggles around. I've been feeding him red meat. Doesn't need to eat, but I like feeding him that. When he fully grows up, I'll be able to put that harness on him and the medallion, and I'll be flying a dragon. So yeah, here's the update, folks. Everything, I think I don't know if I mentioned, but I did upgrade some of the windmills too. You can see there's a lot more sails and some newer ones on there, so that's moving along. All right, well, thank you for joining me on the trip around the base. I'll come back again in another episode where we'll be going on some adventures, going to some cave diving. Oh, and do you like my headlamp too, by the way? Now I don't have to carry around a lantern. I can just put the headlamp on. But anyways, thank you for watching Vintage Story with Fish. Please like, subscribe, and come back again.